Hola, ¿qué tal amigos de FuXion? ¿Cómo están? Soy Lina Orellana y hoy les tengo una gran sorpresa. Estoy aquí con nuestro invitado de lujo de Alumbra. Estoy aquí con Randy Gage, con quien tendremos una entrevista en exclusiva para FuXion. Espero que la disfruten. Welcome, Randy. I'm very glad to be here with you.
Thanks. It's great to be here with you and all the people back in Latin America.
How did you first hear from FuXion?
Yeah, when I guess they contacted through my website and mentioned you had this event coming up. And it was just before I was going on the sabbatical, and I'm always intrigued to speak to up-and-coming groups, and particularly entrepreneurs. I love entrepreneurs because those are the people with dreams. And as particularly Latin America, I see a lot of passion down there, a lot of pent-up demand of people who want to be successful. So I always love to speak in that part of the world.
You are going to be our main speaker at Alumbra. Are you excited about it?
I'm looking forward to getting down there. Latin America is one of my favorite spots in the world, and where are we going to? Quito, Ecuador, I think, is the event. Yeah, I love company conventions like that where you get people coming from everywhere in the world. You've got the top leaders, you get the company brass, you have everybody there, and they're just looking for, okay, what is it that I need? What's the missing link? What's the piece for me that will allow me to go back home and really bust this open? And so they're very exciting times, high energy. You can't replicate them any other way.
So what are you going to talk about?
The keynote I'm going to do there is go big or go home, which is a nice way to say, hey, you got to get serious. You got to get to work. You got to go back. You got to dial into your dreams, what your real dreams were. You got to dial into how bad you really want to achieve those dreams.
Why do you think it's important for the leaders to hear about it? What do you think they are going to learn?
And the benefit that I can bring to an event like Alumbra is I've been in this profession for 25 years.
Wow.
I've been a VP of marketing at a company. I've been a distributor in the field. I have consulted to dozens of companies across the space. I've consulted with the top leaders. I've trained more MLM millionaires and multimillionaires arguably than anybody on earth. I would stack my record up against anybody in terms of how many people I have trained that have become ultra successful in this. So I've seen the profession from every perspective. So I can show them the things that have really proven to work, stood the test of time over the years, made me millions of dollars, produced literally billions of dollars in sales for my client companies and client distributors. And show them, bring that perspective to the event and say, here's what you need to know to be a professional in this space.
Gotcha.
If you want to reach the top levels of the FuXion compensation plan, here's the things you need to know. Here's the mindset you need to have, and here's some of the action steps that you need to take. Because you guys got your system in place, you know, System X or the route to success or however you'd translate that. So I want to talk to them about, okay, how do you apply that system? What's the mindset you need? And then how would you make sure that your people down in depth are able to go through that system as well and create the results that you want to achieve?
Awesome. Okay, so let's send a message to those FuXioners that haven't decided that they need to be at Alumbra yet.
If you were going to think of the other top leaders of the company who would be sharing their stories, if you think about the scientific and the medical people who will be training or talking about the science behind products, the experience of the corporate team, coming to an event like this will take 5 years off your learning curve.
Really?
Really.
5 years?
5 years. I absolutely believe that. Anytime a company event of this kind of magnitude in every company is worth about 5 years of what you'd have to do and learn and make all kind of mistakes and test and try things and modify things. And you're going to cut 5 years off that by being at an event like this. I'd love to see you guys achieve your goals, and I hope that happens around the time I'm there. That would be great.